how to create a WordPress website with DigitalOcean as fast as I can. I want to get you out of this. It's very easy to do. To get started, pnuk.com/DO for DigitalOcean. That'll bring you to this page where you can just hit the sign up. I'm going to try and get some discounts or some places where you get a little bit of a discount, like I said. Sign up, dive in. It's free at this point. You only pay for the usage that you use. So hit the sign up, fill the forms in, and I will meet you inside. I am logged in. So as you can see, I use DigitalOcean for my website and database. What you're going to do is hit Droplet, create Droplet at the top, and it's going to, depending on whichever server you want to use, like I probably should use London because I'm in the UK. If you want to use an American one, find the server maybe nearest to you or nearest your visitors. If this is just a test, you don't have to worry too much. Hit Marketplace, and the very first option will be WordPress. Select that, hassle-free. Add more worry-free database. You don't need any of this at this point. And if you're testing or if this is going to be a serious website for you, you can always upgrade the size of the disk and the power later. So I would go regular and go $6 a month. I've probably titled this WordPress website for $6 a month, haven't I? But you can later move up to these bigger, more powerful computers based on what you need. Add more space, enable backups, maybe worth doing. It does it once a week. Add a password. Always pops up with one I've already used. Call it something down here. You know, call it WordPress, or maybe you want to call it my blog. You can tag it, you can put it in a project. Doesn't matter the project, you probably won't have any. I have a couple of projects set up. Create Droplet, right? So this is going to create the WordPress, is it Nginx backend? So it's all ready to go. It won't take long. The beauty of this is it isn't charging you anything until you use it. So the $6 charge won't be $6 until 30 days from now. So every day it'll be whatever that is divided by 60, and you're going to be paying 10p, 20p a day, something like that. It's probably not even that, is it? But it's going to set up, and then it's going to give you an IP address to connect to, which we'll do next. So it won't take long. The minute I stop recording, it'll complete. There we go. IP. So it's already telling me the IP here, right? IP, here we go, 209. So let's go off. There we go, it's finished. So now it's set up and ready to go. But what we first need to do is point whichever domain name is going to see it. So to do this, we need to point the DNS settings of our domain to that IP address. The IP address we've just copied from here, right? So what we're going to do is add a record. We're going to add an A record. Now, if you're wanting this to be, so if I wanted this to be at paulnicholson.com, I would change this root record, which is, if you're on Cloudflare, you put @ for it to be the root, for it to be the main domain. But if you want it to be a subdomain, so maybe I want to call this blog, and then I'm going to put in the IP address and save it. Always a little bit different with different domain hosts, and you might need to look at separate settings for that. But this is an important part, because when you go to set up the WordPress, it will ask you what the domain is. Now, I'm going to copy... No, I'm not. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to go DNS checker, right? So you want to make sure a lot of different domain hosts might take longer to propagate, is that the word? The DNS setting, right? So what I want to do at dnschecker.org is type in blog.paulnicholson.com, and I want it to come up with the IP address that I put in, right? Which it actually won't, because it's going through Cloudflare. But the fact it's hitting something, it's like, oh no, it's here, right? It's in this. 13. Yeah, I don't know how to do that now. I mean, that is telling me that the domain is hitting, but on mine, it will... in fact, what will it do if we go to blog.paulnicholson.com? We're hoping to see that Cloudflare 502. Fine, that's perfect. It means Cloudflare has it, and it isn't going to what is my wildcard subdomain. So if you're on Cloudflare, it's a little bit harder to check with DNS Checker. If you're on something like GoDaddy, 123reg, something like that, this IP address will be the IP address that you put in. So once you're ready and you've done that, you're on to now setting up the WordPress blog itself. So there's a few different ways you can do this. The easiest way is to do it direct. You can do it via terminal, or is it the DOS run command? Or is it terminal? I haven't got a Windows computer, so I can't really remember. But if I go back to my blog, if I go to my blog here, and then it says access, and we're going to access the root. Now, the beauty of doing it here, you don't have to remember that password you put in before. Should I make this bigger, smaller? Does this need to be? Where do we need to be? So you can see that it's ready to go. And the first question is domain, subdomain name. So that's why we did the DNS thing first, because now I'm going to put in blog.paulnicholson.com, enter, activate new configuration. We will create your new admin user account for WordPress. So I'm going to put team@pnuk.com. So if any of the people watching want to send me emails, put them there. Don't send them to me. Username, we're going to put PNUK. And password. Again, this is all stuff you can change once you're set up. Remember a password. Enter. Blog title. Paul Nicholson's blog. Again, everything here is changeable. Yes, that. Would you like to let's encrypt? Now, 99% of answers would be yes to this. So what you want is that little secure. You want a little secure HTTPS. So you want the padlock. So we're going to put yes to that. And it's going to ask, enter your email address for security. Enter email address used for urgent renewal. So what happens is this needs to be renewed every 3 months. So they will send you an email saying that domain needs renewing. Please agree. Would you like to use Let's Serve Bot? Saving D-log. Oh, then we're on past. Please read terms. Agree to register with the Acme server. Do you agree? Yes. You don't have to do this, but it is easier. We'd like to send email about work encrypting the web. No, thank you. And which would you like to activate? Like, I don't think anybody does the www anymore. It's a one. Requesting a certificate for blog.paulnicholson.com. And everything, blah, 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 blah. WordPress has been enabled. Everything's happy. Job done. Completed the configuration. Installed successfully. Plugin installed successfully. Everything's installed. Access your new website in a browser to continue. So now, when we refresh this, is it going to work? Fingers crossed. There is our blog, Paul Nicholson's blog. And you're going to want to go to... they don't have links anymore to log in. Sample page, about us. You're going to want to go to... Is it WP admin? Redirecting to the login. It's probably just login, right? What did I put? PNUK. I used to read these passwords out. Remember me. We're into our blog. We have our blog set up. So you can test it, you can play with it, you can edit it, you can add new posts. If you're familiar with WordPress, it is very easy to use. Go off, start typing, start writing, go to your users. If you want to change some stuff there, that is where you can change the email and things like that. But hopefully that's as easy as it is. It's very easy to set up. They've made that a little bit simpler than it used to be. But for $6 a month, even just as a test site, it's a good deal. I'll just finish off with how to destroy it. Oh, I didn't realise I was recording. So if you want to delete it, all you've now got to do is go here, destroy, and make sure I'm not destroying my main website. My blog, destroy. and it's gone, right? So that, I don't know if that costs a couple of pence, couple of cents to set up, but you can see that we had a WordPress blog. It didn't actually cost me any money. It would have cost $6 a month. If I refresh this, it'll be gone. It's going to deleteify. Yeah, it's looking, it's going to hang. I can go here, edit, delete my DNS setting, which will get rid of that. Now, when I go to that, it should probably go back to it will eventually. The cache on the website, the cache on the browser might need clearing, but you can see it's basically gone. It's deleted. So I hope that that is helpful. I'm going to be putting maybe forum stuff and training on DigitalOcean, about DigitalOcean, but you can ask any questions in the comments here. You can ask me a question via that button. I'm not sure if I've got anything in my forum. Forum DigitalOcean yet, but generally people don't ask too many questions about it. DigitalOcean sign up, discourse training. Yeah, maybe I'll put a section in for DigitalOcean, but if you've got any questions about DigitalOcean, about anything like this, just fire away in the comments below. But that was pnuk.com/DO. And then if you sign up via my link, I do get paid a little bit of commission. I'm not even sure, because I used to have a referral link, not an affiliate link. But if I can get you some discounts when you hit that sign up button, I'm hoping it's going to say, here's some credit on your account to get started. But the more customers I tag to me via DigitalOcean, the more they'll give me the opportunity to share better discounts with you. Any questions, like I say, comment below. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Paul, PNUK Training, out.